Welcome to the October edition of the Moorpark Chamber Community Link. I'm Patrick Ellis, president of the Moorpark Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Steve Carlson, editor of the Moorpark Chamber Link newspaper. The Moorpark Chamber Community Link is a business-to-community newspaper distributed the first of each month throughout the community of Moorpark.
This video report, available to you online at both the official Moorpark Chamber website and on YouTube, is one of 5 ways you can get the latest news taking place in the Moorpark business community. This special version of our October paper is brought to you live from the site of the Moorpark Rotary Civil War reenactment, The Blue and the Gray.
We invite your participation in this project. Send us your story ideas. Email us at info@moorparkchamber.com. Include your name and phone number along with the who, what, when, where, why, and how surrounding your news item, and we'll take it from there.
Now the news. The largest and grandest Civil War event in Southern California returns to Moorpark, November 7th and 8th. The event will reenact Wilderness Day 1 and 2, Spotsylvania, Cold Harbor, and Sailors Creek. It is the 9th year of this event, and while the battles are spectacular, you can make a real day of it by visiting the Union and Confederate encampments, taking pictures, visiting the sutler tents, the general stores of the Civil War, and generally observing life as it was during the Civil War.
This year the theme is Grant Takes Command. Grant has come east, and he and Marse Robert will slug it out in the fields and woods of Old Virginia. But the night battle on Saturday is the signature feature of the Moorpark event, an exhilarating experience and is frankly unmatched in reenacting anywhere.
At this point, 18 full-scale cannons and 2 mountain howitzers are committed. Also, there are no better pyrotechnics at any Civil War reenactment, period. Living history is always a very important feature of the Moorpark event. The Moorpark Rotary Club has made this event the reenactment jewel of the West Coast. Keep in mind that all profits from this event go to charity. Join the Moorpark Rotary Club and attend the November 7th and 8th in this great effort. Discount tickets can be purchased on the website www.moorparkrotary.com.
Laratech Incorporated follows a classic scenario for success. When Bill Larrick was growing up on a farm in Ohio, he had no idea that he would someday be president of a successful electronics company located right here in Moorpark. Back when he was 16, Larrick picked up on the fact that it had become more difficult to make a profit working a 200-acre farm during the economic crash of the 80s. That inspired him to design a workable robotic arm and an electronic card interface to make it run. It was at this point that Larrick discovered his love for writing software. He came to Southern California in 1998, landing a job in technical sales servicing the Los Angeles area.
Relocated and re-energized, ready to pursue his own business plan, Larrick found himself laid off. I took my severance pay and bought a pick-and-place machine, Larrick explained. It was my defining moment. Larrick moved into a small 1,500 square foot office on Zachary Street in a small industrial area in the middle of Moorpark and quickly ran out of room. Larrick moved into his new offices on the same street in 2009. Laratech is a thriving business with 34 employees in the Moorpark facility.
The new push is to search out projects related to renewable energy applications. They're currently working on a hydrogen fuel cell driver which takes the electricity from a car and turns it into hydrogen. Reflecting on his good fortune, Larrick knows that he's been lucky to prosper during this current economic slowdown. We'll be right back, just after this word from our sponsor, the Moorpark Rotary Club.
My very dear Sarah, the indications are very strong that we shall move in a few days, perhaps tomorrow. Lest I should not be able to write again, I feel impelled to write a few lines that may fall under your eye when I am no more. I have no misgivings about or lack of confidence in the cause in which I am engaged, and my courage does not halt or falter. I know how strongly American civilization now leans on the triumph of the government, and how great a debt we owe to those who went before us through the blood and suffering of the Revolution. And I am willing, perfectly willing, to lay down all the joys in this life to help maintain this government and to pay that debt. Sarah, my love for you is deathless. It seems to bind me with mighty cables that nothing but omnipotence could break. And yet my love of country comes over me like a strong wind and bears me irresistibly on with all these chains to the battlefield.
The arts gem of Moorpark, aka the High Street Art Center, is moving forward with the balance of their 2009-2010 season. The Miracle Worker will run from October 16th through November 15th. The play is the story of Annie Sullivan and her student, blind and mute Helen Keller.
The holiday season will bring a melodrama called The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. The lighthearted program will run from December 4th through December 20th. The comedy is a Christmas tale about a couple struggling to put on a church Christmas pageant.
The Bard comes to High Street in classic style on February 5th through March 7th in a production of Romeo and Juliet. This classic explores the story of two young people desperately in love but kept apart by the politics of two prideful feuding families.
Driving Miss Daisy is the next production to come to the High Street Arts Center. The play runs May 14 through June 13. The story takes place in the Deep South. Daisy, a rich, sharp-tongued Jewish widow of 72, is informed by her son that from this point forward, she must rely on the services of a chauffeur. For tickets or more information, call the High Street Arts Center box office at 805-529-8700.
In a recent in-depth interview with Moorpark Mayor Janice Parvin, the mayor was asked to name her top 3 goals. Her answers included, number 1, keeping neighborhoods safe, number 2, keeping a balanced city budget and getting Moorpark through the recession, and number 3, to work closely with the Moorpark Unified School District on shared needs.
When asked what she would label her most challenging issue, Parvin said dealing with the state of California related to their budget shortfalls. The city of Moorpark only receives about 7.5% of the secured property tax dollar. Moorpark's secured property tax in fiscal year 2009 and 10 is estimated at $3.1 million, which is down about 5% from fiscal year 2008 and 2009. The state's takeaway, or what they call borrowing, from the Moorpark area equals about $660,000 so far. But the state's not done with this borrowing, as new proposals for more dollars from cities are being discussed regularly in Sacramento.
Regarding what the Chamber of Commerce means to the mayor, she responded that she's proud to attend almost every ribbon cutting and grand opening of the businesses in Moorpark. Having been a chamber member and having a husband actively involved in the Moorpark Chamber, she understands the value the chamber brings to the city. And that's it for the October edition of the Moorpark Chamber Community Link. Thanks for watching. I'm Patrick Ellis.
And I'm Steve Carlson. Be seeing you.
Remember, shop Moorpark.
Hi, I'm Vanessa, your real local Moorpark weather girl. The weather is sunny and hot, but I'm cool. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to tune in each month. And remember, for discount tickets for the blue and the gray, go to moorparkrotary.com. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Welcome to the October edition of the Moorpark Chamber Community Link, live. You can't put live there, live is later.
Laratech Incorporated follows a classic scenario for success. I'm going to faint now. I'm fainting.
My little guy. Having been a chamber member and having a husband who's a pain in the ass. Oh.
For Patrick.
For Patrick, just
For a
call
good time,
anytime.
call Patrick.
But that,
Bye-bye.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we want to make, yeah, it may be
Bye
loud,
bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.